Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a new podcast, a new episode of this new podcast. And, welcome to a podcast with me, Ali. If you guys don't know who I am, you should know because I probably made a really terrible plug of it on my YouTube channel, aligoesabroad. If you don't, nice to meet you. My name's Ali. And, I want to make a podcast where I talk a lot, hence the name of my podcast, Ali Talks a Lot. Now, to start off the podcast, I wanted to make an episode talking about why. Why did I want to make a podcast? Why am I making a podcast? Why am I talking right now into this microphone with probably no one else listening apart from me? That's really sad now that I think about it. Swiftly moving on. I want to talk. I like to debate. I like to discuss. And, I thought what better way to do that than by making a podcast? Or else I can just be honest and say this is actually a platform for me to vent. I'm only joking. Or am I? No, I'm joking. So, today the topic of today's video, I'm too used to YouTube. This is really bad. The topic of today's podcast is, why did I want to make a podcast in the first place? I just want to kind of talk about things in a bit more depth, a bit more detail than I do on my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, I talk about various different things. But my videos have a cutoff point. I don't really want to go over that cutoff point, and I don't want to kind of drift into waffling territory or just, make it go too long or make it more than it needs to be. With a podcast, I have got a limit, but I can actually go off topic a little bit more. I can kind of not worry about having to fit to a script or anything like that. I can just talk like I am now. I can just talk. And I appreciate that. And hopefully I can find viewers, listeners, who actually appreciate that too and don't mind what I'm talking about and don't mind that I'm waffling a lot like I am right now. So what are the things I'm going to be talking about in this podcast during the whole duration of this podcast? Mixture of things, actually. So predominantly I'm going to be talking about things such as Japan, anime, video games, wrestling, news. So it depends. It could be Japan-related news, world-related news that I find kind of interesting or topical to talk about, and also travel. Also, this can extend to other things. It's not just these things. It can be more. I'm kind of happy to talk about whatever, really. Of course, I'm happy to take requests or suggestions from anyone and everyone, really, about what to talk about. I'm just really happy to kind of talk about what you guys want to hear. So I'm not sure if I'm going to kind of differentiate myself from lots of other podcasters out there. And there's probably podcasters who actually talk about the things I'm going to be talking about. But hey, you got to start somewhere and I don't know where I'll start from. So I hope this is going to be something I kind of continue with and something you guys continue with me. If that makes sense. I don't think it does. I can't edit this because it's a podcast, isn't it? Oh, God damn it. Anyway, I really want to kind of make this a success and make this something you guys enjoy. If it sounds like something you guys are interested in kind of listening to every week, every month, every year, for God knows how long, until I die probably, then please feel free to subscribe and stay notified. And so to anyone out there right now listening to this podcast, I'm getting really confused because I'm used to doing YouTube. Let's do that again. So to anybody out there listening to this all the way through, firstly, thank you. Secondly, maybe that should be firstly. Firstly, subscribe. Secondly, thank you. And I hope that this really badly put together, literally just now, podcast episode will be enough to have you guys subscribing to my channel. I'll be uploading it through my YouTube, something a bit different. I do videos normally every week. However, from time to time, I'll chuck in a podcast episode as well. Please feel free to leave a comment. Getting that kind of feedback off you guys helps a lot. I'm not at that stage where I can ask for money off Patreon, so I'm going to ask for likes, shares, and views. So please help me out with that. And I'll help you out in turn by giving you new content. Sounds fair, right? Anyway, to risk not waffling on any further than I already have, I wanted to say thank you very much for listening in. Take it easy.